Oh!
Wow.
And that is how you finger a jelly. Should we leave that? Should we leave it in the fridge?
Yeah, that's sick.
What's up everyone? I've got another video involving jelly, but this time it's going to be put into a watermelon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the insides of the watermelon out, and I'm going to make sure I've got the two separate halves of the watermelon rind, and then I'm going to create the jelly and pour it in and make a rainbow flavoured jelly inside the actual rind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use from darkest to lightest on the jelly colours. So I've got black cherry jelly, black currant jelly, red glitter jelly and raspberry glitter jelly. I'm not gay, do it for you guys. Orange, pineapple and then lime. To me that's darkest to lightest, so it's probably going to look the best. So like I said, I'm going to get that started now. I'm going to start with the black jelly. I'm also going to use gelatin as well to just make the jelly that bit tougher, so when I do cut the watermelon open at the end when it's all solidified, it doesn't just fall apart. It actually looks pretty good. Probably won't taste as good, but I'm going to put it in there nevertheless, purely to make it look better. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a bit of this black cherry jelly now into each one of these halves of the melon. So, go. Okay, I think that's enough. Like I said, you don't want to fill it up too much because you want to leave room for the rest. Yet you don't want to fill it too little because then it won't have an effect. So I filled both of them up, and now these are going to go straight in the fridge to solidify now. The jelly is nearly settled now. I'm going to move on to the next flavour, which is blackcurrant. So I'll let these ice cubes melt and then I'll pour it into the watermelon on top of the black cherry flavour. And to be honest, this flavour looks exactly the same colour, which is a bit annoying, but I'm going to pour a bit in anyway because I do think it will be slightly lighter anyway, although it looks exactly the same now. And so I'm going to pour them into both halves now. I'm only going to pour a bit because the colour's very similar. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Okay, so that should be enough. I haven't poured too much in there because I think I'm going to pour more of the other flavours. So yeah, let's put this in the fridge now. Both of them are set in both halves of the melon. I'm now going to use strawberry flavoured jelly, which is actually glitter as well. So fucking excited. So now I'm going to pour this straight into the melons, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge to let it set. Okay, so I've poured the glitter strawberry jelly in both of these now, as you can see. So I'm going to put these both in the fridge now. Okay, I'm back now. Everything's went perfectly with this raspberry. Not raspberry. Look at that. Perfect, like solid. There's actually a bit of frost on there. Strawberry glitter jelly's on there. You can actually see the glitter. It looks good. So now I'm on to the raspberry glitter jelly. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. Okay, so I'm going to pour it both into these melons now. It's hard to see on the camera, but you can see the difference in the colour between the strawberry and raspberry. So I'm going to throw this in the fridge now, and I'll be back soon to show you the result. Hey guys, I am back with my melons. Not these melons, these melons, and they're looking good as f***. And the next flavour is orange, and it's back to normal jelly, no more glitter jelly. Okay, so now that's reasonably cool. I'm going to pour the jelly into the watermelons now with pure judgment on how much I'm pouring in. Okay, so I've just poured the jelly into both halves of the watermelon now, and now I'm going to put both of these into the fridge, and I'll be back soon. The orange jelly has settled really, really well. Right, so the next colour is pineapple. So let's get on with this one. Okay, so now you can see the melons. I'm going to pour this, which is pineapple, the pineapple jelly, into both halves of the watermelon now. You'll be able to see it at this angle. It's on a slant, so I have to slant in the fridge for it to settle. I've left enough room because obviously we've got one more flavour, which is a lime flavour left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw both of these in the fridge now and let them settle, and I'll be back in a minute with the lime flavour. See you in a bit. And the pineapple jelly has settled really well. Not sure if you can see it on that camera as well. As you'll probably see here, as you can see, the jelly settled really well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the last layer of jelly, which will fill these melons right to the brim. The last one is the lime jelly. Because this melon is slightly off, what I'm going to do is put some kitchen roll under here just so it tilts the whole melon like so. So I'm going to do that now. So if we bring you down to this level now, you can see that both of the jellies near enough filled to the brim. So I'm happy with that. And now what I'm going to do is throw both of these into the fridge now, and I'll see you back when it's all solid and we can test how it works. Okay, so I'm back after the last set of layer has settled in the melon, and it looks good. The last layer settled on both these sides of the melons, and they look pretty good. I'm happy with the way it's turned out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut down the middle of both of them and see the actual layers. Okay, so I'm going to cut this straight down the middle now. Moment of truth, whether the jelly actually stays together. Get in. Oh, there is the layers of jelly, and it's actually trimmed that. For some reason it's fat. There we go. The layers look pretty good there. That looks pretty good, and I'd probably say that that is a success. So yeah, that's worked pretty well, and that is amazing. Oh, can you see the glitter? That is sick, yeah. Well, sort of. That's the glitter layer there, straight down that middle. It's hard to see the glitter, but you can see glimmers, to be fair. But that is good, that is amazing. Now I'm gonna try and slice it again and see if this works. It's gonna be difficult. Oh, the jelly's getting bummed. Oh, it's sliding apart, but it's staying together reasonably well. There we go. This one started to slide apart, and it has got a weird wiggle to it now. Oh. Some of it tastes like gelatin, and some of it actually tastes like jelly.
What does gelatin taste like?
Gelatin tastes horrible. Look at that. That's a layer of strawberry jelly. So let's try and skim the jelly off the rind just by hand. There's the rind, and there's the jelly. That's how you make yourself a melon shaped layered jelly segment. Alright, I'll do it too.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 2.
Oh. Nah, physically doesn't fit in there. Pretty much deep-throated lemon. Pretty much deep-throated jelly today, and that is my accomplishment for the day. Oh!
Wow.
And that is how you finger a jelly. Now guys, now once you're done with this, you obviously kind of want to hit it. So you can see with the bottom layer as well, most of the middle layer like this, I use gelatin, which it literally stays together like that. Is hard. This last layer, this first layer didn't use gelatin. Okay, it stayed together,
Nah,
but
there you go.
like it's nowhere near as strong as when I use gelatin. Like, look at that. That is legit. That's right. And that top bit where I didn't use gelatin just flew off either. Okay, guys, if you like that video, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below what you think I should do with jelly. What maybe other fruits I should fill like this with layers, or in general what I should do with gelatin or jelly. Comment that down below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Should we leave that? Should we leave it in the fridge?
Yeah, that's it.
Look at that. That is incredible. That